Record. Okay, so happy Saturday. Thank you all for hopping on. We are going to just kind of get you guys started off right. What I wanted to start with was the three of us that are working really closely together, Tiffany and Diana and I, if we could all just kind of share our stories and how we got started and like how these challenge groups kind of changed our lives for the better, like, and just kind of get you guys to get to know us a little bit, and then we'll go into giving you guys a tour of the group. We're going to talk about meal planning, Shakeology, and accountability, and then we're going to open it up for any questions that you have, okay? So I'll go ahead and start. My name is Nicole Horton. I started with Beachbody about 2 years ago. I had just gotten married, and I came out of a really destructive lifestyle of addiction and had gained a lot of weight when I did that. So I got healthy again, but I was physically like very unhealthy, I guess you could say. So I was about 55 pounds overweight when I started my fitness journey, and I got to a place where I was I had stopped. I had plateaued at like 25 more pounds to lose. I could not get it off. And that's when my coach actually found me, and we ended up talking, and she invited me to one of her challenge groups. I had tried everything. Everything, hiring personal trainers, diet pills, quick fixes, drinks, starving myself. Like, I tried everything and nothing worked. And I was at it for like a year trying to get this 25 pounds off when she found me. And I joined my first challenge group. Within the first 3 weeks, I lost like 12 pounds. And that was literally just from me eating more. It was crazy. And I got such killer results that about 4 to 5 months in, I decided that I wanted to become a coach and take advantage of the discount that you get when you're a coach and help other people change their lives. So that's like the really, really short version. And that's pretty much how I got started in this. And it's changed my life. I have been eating with the color-coded food container system for 2 years now. I've not missed a day of drinking my Shakeology. I have not been sick, but for about 4 days, one time when we found out that we were pregnant, and I heard that that was something that just can happen. But literally, I've taken care of my husband and his family like 8 times with the flu and colds, and I have not ever caught it. So this stuff works. Fueling your body and making a change for the better really does work. So I'm super excited to have this call, but I'm going to let the other girls share really quick. And while you guys do that, I'm going to go grab my charger for my computer because it's going to die. Okay, who wants to go first? Tiff or Diana?
I'll go.
Okay.
Hey girls. All right, so my name is Diana, and I got started with this about a year ago, and I was newly postpartum. And so before that, I loved fitness, and I loved going to the gym and that kind of thing, but never really had my nutrition matching with what I was doing there. I was just kind of not really making progress because my nutrition wasn't good. So I knew I had some work to do in that area. And so I had been watching my coach for a really long time, and she also was postpartum. And so she invited me to, do a challenge with her. And she's like, we should work on our postpartum bodies. I'm like, I know, like I really needed help with the nutrition piece. And so I told her I did not want her workouts. I just wanted help with food. And she's like, listen, like, it is just kind of a package deal. Like, just trust me with this. And I was like, okay, actually, I do have a newborn, so this might be beneficial to do some workouts at home instead of dragging my baby to the gym. And so I just trusted her, and I went all in with the nutrition and the at-home workouts. And literally like 21 days later, I was just shocked at how my body changed. And like Nicole said, from actually eating more, because I was eating more nutritious foods, whereas before I would, eat crap and then kind of try to limit my calories, and like that just wasn't working. So it was amazing to me how fueling your body with the right foods, and then doing the workouts that sort of target your whole body, like really made a big difference for me. So in 21 days, I dropped like 7 pounds. I was feeling confident again postpartum. And so I was just hooked. And so that was when I decided, like, I want to be a coach too, because I want to help other moms feel the same way. And so my daughter is 1 now, and I have a 4-year-old. So if any of you are busy moms, like, I totally get that. And hopefully I can help you guys out along the way too. So that was the really quick version. Tiffany?
All right, I'm just gonna walk real quick because I am at my son's T-ball and there's like people everywhere. So yeah, my name is Tiffany. Obviously I have kids. I have a 4-year-old and almost 7-year-old. My story is a little bit different. I've been in the medical field since I was 19, so I understood the nutrition part of this lifestyle, I guess you could say. And I've always been super active, playing soccer my whole life. I got in this for the mental clarity and mental happiness reason. I followed my coach, who I knew from a previous job, for about a year, and I just kept seeing her constantly posting about being so happy and how her life has changed so much, and she has all this natural energy. And here I am at 26, 27 years old, feeling like a 40-year-old lady, and I just didn't know why. Well, I wasn't fueling my body properly. I wasn't taking care of my body physically anymore, because as a mom, we tend to let ourselves go. We had the stress of, always working, just go. Our living situation just wasn't good at the time. So I got started for the mental part. When I first started working out, I didn't really focus on the nutrition part. I just wanted to get up and press play. I just wanted to hold myself accountable every single day and press play, because I had tried going to the gym and I just couldn't stick to it because I was so depressed and I just didn't have the motivation. And that's why I'm really excited. Actually, I'm going to be talking about the accountability part and the challenge group part of this at the end. And that's how my story kind of ties in with that too. So also super quick version of my story. Those of you that follow me, know it a little bit deeper, but definitely more of a mental part for me. It's also definitely about nutrition and fitness, but I always say, like, if you have rocking hard abs and like soccer ball booty, what good is that if you don't feel good about yourself in your life? You know what I mean? So that's me and my story. I'm super excited to be here with you all, and let's get into the dirt of this call. I think Nicole might still be getting her water. So Diana, I don't know if you want to.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I can't see you on my screen. So.
Oh, that's okay. I'm here. I can see everybody. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take you guys on a tour of our challenge group. Okay, I'm just going to show you really quick so that you guys can see exactly what you're going to be doing in here. All right, just a quick tour. Okay, so in our Facebook group, this is a 100%, oh, I didn't share the screen, hold on. See, what the heck is my deal? I'm 7 months pregnant, by the way, y'all, so my brain is just like freaking retarded right now. Let's see. Okay, everybody can see that, right? Sorry. All right, so this is our virtual gym. This is our closed Facebook group. So this is a 100% safe place for you to share. It is all women, okay? I don't have any men in the group right now. There are other groups other coaches that have co-ed. We just don't have that going on right now. So it is a 100% safe, closed environment. If you're going through something, share it. This is your platform to share and to build relationships and a sisterhood that you never had. That's like a huge thing here, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to show you, and the first place that you're going to go in our challenge group, is the Learning tab, okay? If you haven't gone through this, please make sure that you go through this and watch the videos. I show you how to use your Beachbody On Demand. I show you how to use your containers, about Shakeology. I teach you all of these things here, okay? And when you're finished, oops, I didn't mean to click that. When you are finished, stop being so clicky, mouse. Here we go. When you're done, click done on here, okay? You just check done. And then if you have any questions, write them in the comments, all right? So in this learning tab, not only is this, you know, where you're going to go to learn how to get started and everything, and you can see when you're done with one of the units, it'll show you here, okay? Not only is this where you're going to get started, but we also have tons of recipes in here. Dinner recipes. I mean, I've got a ton of recipes, you guys, and I share more every week. But these are just like all things that you can use. Literally, Beachbody has taught me how to cook. Like I burned toast before. I didn't even know how to make grilled cheese. Didn't know how to make a hot dog, to be honest. I just learned how to make a hot dog like last year sometime because I knew how to cook all of this kind of stuff, but I never had to cook a hot dog before, so my husband had to show me. Like I didn't know how to do any of this. So yeah. Okay, so there's breakfast recipes in here, lunch recipes in here, and then there's also Shakeology recipes in here that I love. There's dessert Shakeology recipes that are killer. Oh my gosh, that's like my favorite thing about the Shakeology is that you can make dessert out of it, and I just love it. So there's also some snack ideas, and then let me go in here. This is just a couple of, why isn't it letting me click on it? This is just a couple of things that I love to use, some trackers and different things like that. We are adding new content to the group this whole week. So we're going to be gearing you guys towards this learning tab to look at all of the new content that will be in there tomorrow, all right? There's going to be a ton of new stuff in there for you guys, so be sure that you check it out. It will be in there tomorrow, and everything that's in this learning tab will also be posted to the news feed all week long in our group, all right? Okay, so I'm gonna go back over here and click on discussion. There's a couple of things that you need to know. Pay attention to the announcements at the top because we will always let you guys know if there's anything in particular that you need to be doing or paying attention to in the announcements, all right? But every morning, I'm sure some of you guys have seen this, we do a post saying, you know, post your sweaty selfie. This is where you're going to post your sweaty selfie, is in the comments of this, all right? So if you don't know how to do that, there's just a little camera here and you can pick a photo in order to do it. That's, you know, what I work out in the morning. Whenever you work out, you can post it. But the reason that we're trying to do this is so that you guys are able to continue to see the content and there's not like a whole bunch of pictures all in the group, that it's kind of a little tiddlywink more organized, okay? It's hard for me to talk pregnant like this. Okay, the next thing is the rate your day. Every evening I post in here, or one of us will post in here to rate your day. This is your accountability, guys. Like, you should like eat your dinner and not allow yourself to go to bed before you come in here and tell us how you did, because this is your journey and this is important for you to make it. And the reason that you reached out to us is because you needed accountability, and that was the thing that was missing. So make sure that you comment on here. I see a lot of you guys on here that have not been doing this, and it's really important. Even if you missed your workout, even if your day sucked and you had cake all day long, post it in here and say, I sucked today. I ate cake all day. I do. I write that. That's the reason that we have this group, is to share, okay? So you're just going to rate your day 1 through 5. How did you do with food, water? How did your workout go? And did you have your shake? And a lot of times I'll ask you a question and just answer the question in there. It's literally a tool for you to use, all right? We'll give you guys information during the day. Trying to find it. Excuse me. We'll give you guys information during the day, and we'll ask you questions, and this is just a platform for you guys to interact, okay? A lot of times I share recipes in here. I share different tips for your workouts. I'll come in live and talk to you. This is what Tiff and Diana and I are going to be doing, is giving you guys content to use so that you can make this a lifestyle like we have, all right? Let's see. I'm going to turn it over to Diana so that she can talk to you guys about the Shakeology. And then after we talk about Shakeology, we're going to talk to y'all about a meal plan, and then we'll open it up for questions. We're all going to kind of chime in and talk to you guys about meal planning, because I know that's one of the biggest parts of this, okay? So the floor is yours, Diana. Let me stop my share. Wherever it is. Stop share. There we go. Okay, I'm muting myself.
Hey guys. Okay, so in our groups, as you know, part of your challenge pack came with either Shakeology or the Performance line. So that's a really important part of your journey. And I'll just share a little background with me that is kind of funny. But I honestly, when I signed up, I did not see the value in it. And so as soon as I ordered my challenge pack and I saw that it was going to recur the next month, I was like, and I literally called and canceled. I had my first bag, but I canceled the rest. And it was about a week later, I started drinking it every day as a part of my journey. And a week later, I was like, holy cow, I can feel the difference in my digestion. It was like a combination of good nutrition plus having the shake that sort of fills those gaps of whatever I'm missing nutritionally. And so I started doing a little research on what it has, because I'm like, why do I feel so awesome? This stuff is legit. And I found out, it has the prebiotics and the probiotics, which really help with your digestion. And also my cravings were gone. And I'm talking I have a major sweet tooth, and I was not craving the junk anymore. I was feeling so good from having good nutrition and having this shake that, like Nicole said, is basically like dessert. I wasn't wanting any of the crap anymore. So it's really important part of, your nutrition as a whole. I use it in a lot of different ways. I use it most of the time as my breakfast on the go, because it's just super convenient to take in the car on the way to work. However, on the weekends, a lot of times I will drink it before we go out to eat. That way it sort of fills me up and gets rid of those cravings and stuff before I go out to a restaurant and get tempted by other things. So we're going to share with you guys lots of tips and how to use it. And then also, if any of you are using the Performance line instead, that's also a great option. I think probably all of us probably use all three, to be honest, because the pre-workout is amazing, and the recover is awesome, especially if you are doing some more intense workouts, or, you're trying to tone up and things like that. So I'm pretty sure we use all three, but just make sure you're doing one or the other, and you can reach out to your coach, whichever one of us that is, and we will know what your goals are and how to help you, find the right fit for you. So, and, a lot of times people maybe try to have to find their favorite recipe with Shakeology. So we're here to help you with that as well. Some people don't like the taste in the beginning, but we for sure snazz it up and make it delicious and yummy. And so all of us have great advice to offer. If you can't find one you love, then just post it in the group and we will help you out with that too. So, did I cover everything with that? I think so.
I think pretty much. I think so. and yeah, like Shakeology is a testimony. I hated it when I first started. I told my coach no, that I wasn't going to use it. And she was like, I require it for the group. So use it or don't be in the group.
I remember one other thing I was going to say too. Sorry, I forgot. But to be honest with you guys, now that I've been doing this for a year and I've helped, a lot of women on their journey, the ones that have maintained their weight loss and got the results that they wanted, honestly, are the ones of mine who have stayed on it and at least kept drinking it until they met their goal. It for sure helps. So.
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome, Diana. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to talk about meal planning. Tiff, do you want to start maybe? Did you hear me?
Sorry, I was trying to
That's
educate
okay.
myself. Walk away so it's quiet. Yeah, Nicole, what do you want me to touch base on? Just kind of what I told you? Like how to access it?
Yeah, you can just start with whatever and I'll kind of fill in the holes.
Okay. So a lot of my girls have been asking me, does the package come with meal plans? And the answer is absolutely yes. So when you get your package, or if you've already gotten it, you should have gotten a physical booklet that says nutrition guide on it, or like fix it, something 21-day fix or something like that. And if you don't, that's okay. I'll get there. But so you have that, I'm very visual, so I liked having that actual booklet to open up and write in, and you can calculate your measurements for, figuring out what meal plan you're on. So that's how you figure out what meal plan you're on. You fill in your current weight, I think your activity level, and then it will give you these calculation numbers, and then that will assign you to which group, either A, B, C, D. I think there's even an E and F on some programs, but whatever program you're doing, there's always a meal plan associated with that program. So this is the next part. If you don't have that, because depending on what challenge pack you got, you might not have gotten the actual physical booklet. So you can log on to the website Beachbody On Demand and go under whatever program you're doing. So if you're doing 21-day fix, you click on 21-day fix. If you're doing Lift 4, you click on Lift 4, and you'll see 3 sections: program materials, workout list, and I can't think of the other one off the top of my head right now. But if you go under program materials, that's where you'll find your nutrition guide. So it will show you the list of foods, and then it will show you your meal plan. So that kind of brings me to the next thing is you're thinking, okay, great, I have my meal plan. Well, what do I eat? So as mentioned before by Nicole, we follow a color-coded system. So we have our red containers for protein, purple for veggies, purple for fruit, green for veggies, yellow for carbs, etc. So there will be lists of these foods. So it will say red, and then it will give you a list of red. So chicken, fish, yogurt, and there's a ton. So if you're well, I'm a picky eater, trust me, you will find something on these lists that you like. So I'm very picky, and I can't eat the same thing every day. And same thing with green. And the cool thing is the very first item on the top of the list is the most nutritional or the highest in protein or whatever, and then it kind of goes down from there. So I like that too, because if you're more focused on getting the most the bang for your buck or whatever, you could say, well, I want these most nutritional veggies or whatever. What else? Oh, and then in the unit section, Nicole was going over, we are going to have posts that are going to be posting all next week during prep week, showing you guys little cheat sheets. We're going to have these printable links that you can click on and print out your meal plan. You can fill it in. There's also a cheat sheet for your cups. So the red cup is equivalent to a half a cup, I think. I don't know off the top of my head, but so there's cheat sheets like that. So let's say oh, you can't find your red cup one day, that it's equivalent to this measurement. So we have all types of cheat sheets that are going to be popping up all next week and prep week. So don't worry. Like, I feel like when I first started, I kind of just like signed up and I was like, I'm just doing this. Like, I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm just doing this. And I feel like that kind of put me behind a little bit because I just wasn't knowledgeable and wasn't educated on what I should be doing, which is totally fine. You know, things happen. But we are working really hard to make sure that you guys get this 100%, or maybe not 100%. Obviously, you're going to learn over time, but just to make sure that like internally you guys feel 100% and you're ready like to take this head on. And then obviously meal planning and learning how to meal plan is going to come with time. I still, you know, sit here and struggle with it. My fiance is actually really good about it, so he kind of does that for me. So I still struggle myself. So when, you know, girls are asking me for advice, I get a little nervous because I'm like, oh, like I kind of just do my own thing because that's what works for me. Everyone's body is different. Everyone's body will react differently. Everyone's results are going to be different, and the time frame of the results are going to be different. So just keep that in mind. But we are all here. I'm super excited to be in this group because these girls, like, you guys rock with the whole organization, and I'm good about showing up and getting it done, but you girls, like, mentally you have it. So I'm really excited to have my girls in here with you guys. So that's kind of what I have, Nicole, if you want to pop in and fill in those holes if I missed anything.
Yeah, so I'm going to show you guys a couple of tools that you can use, but the number one thing that I want y'all to remember is, like, it takes time to get this down. So just don't overcomplicate your meal plan. Don't overcomplicate, like, trying to make everything pretty and perfect. And honestly, like, I know Tiff said she can't do this. I eat like the same thing every day except dinner, pretty much. I'll maybe switch on my snacks here and there, but I'm busy and I want results. So I plan it, and I have a lot of things on my plate. So I plan my meals and I plan my food and I get it done, and it saves us money for me to eat the same thing except dinner every day, pretty much. And it saves me time. So I do that. I found the things that I liked, and that's what I stick with. And I switch it every week. You know, I switch it up. But for the most part, it's, you know, like the same Monday through Friday, everything but dinner. So I want to show you guys a couple of tools that you can use really quick. So let me share my screen. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. So I want to show you this first. All right, I did this. I don't know if you guys can see this really well, and I'm going to share this with y'all in the group, but I did this in bed this morning. I know exactly what meal plan I'm on and how many containers I have because I've been doing this for a while. I stick with the same, you know, plan A, B, or C. Like I'm on plan C right now because I'm pregnant, so I know exactly what I'm supposed to have. And I literally like just wrote this out in bed. Super easy, simple. It's obvious. Like I'm having, you know, like my turkey meatballs and spaghetti squash. I buy the organic turkey meatballs from the grocery store. They're frozen and they're pre-made, and they're like the best that, aside from me making them myself from scratch, they're pretty much, they don't have a bunch of crap in them. So I have those, and I bake a spaghetti squash and I throw some meat sauce on top of it, and it's lunch and it tastes delicious. It's very, very simple. It's easy to prep. You can freeze it. These are the kind of things that we're going to be teaching you in the group, how to simplify stuff and do it so that you can stick to it, and just like, don't be basically what I'm saying is don't be overwhelmed with all of this, you guys, because it really is something that you will get good at over time. And that's why we're here, to be a support system for you. So, but I want to show you guys, let me exit. I don't want to exit out of myself. Here we go. Okay. So I wanted to show you all this. If you go to your Beachbody On Demand, okay, first of all, this is what Tiffany was talking about earlier. You go to your workout, one of the most important things that you can do when you start a workout, okay, let's say you're starting with 21 Day Fix. Before you even look at your workouts, I want you to go to your program materials, okay? You're gonna go to your program materials, you're gonna go to your Start Here. This is your workout calendar. This is your calculation. This is extremely important for you to find out what meal plan you're on and how many containers you have every day. This is like your weight loss Bible, okay? So you do this little calculation and you figure out exactly how much you're supposed to be eating every day, and it tells you exactly how many containers, all right? For me, this is what I'm on Plan C because I'm pregnant, okay? And that's what I'm eating. Really simplifies things, okay? So then if you get out of there, okay. If you go to your nutrition part in your program materials, there's a food list. This is what Tiff was talking about. This is your food list for your red, purple, green, yellow, blue, orange. This is your whole food list for everything. And the things at the top of the food list are the best for you. The things at the bottom of the food list, it doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means that they don't have the highest nutritional value, okay? So, like, obviously, I'm not going to have bread as a carb with every single meal that I have a carb with because it's not the best. I'm going to try to have as much sweet potato as I can because I want the best results, is what I personally do, all right? Follow this. I used to take this to the grocery store with me when I was first starting to make sure that I was following it. So again, your weight loss Bible, okay? Let's see here. There's other things in here, calendar and tracking. You can look at all of these things, but one of the things I just wanted to make sure I showed you guys was on your Beachbody On Demand, if you click on your nutrition tab, there's a couple of things. Number one, the Fixate Cooking Show. If you have not checked this out, you need to check this out. There is a zillion recipes on here, and they are the bomb, all right? Like 5-minute videos that literally taught this girl how to cook because I did not know how to cook, okay? She has starter things like Containers 101 that will teach you exactly how to use your containers, teach you things about your pantry, meal prep. I watched that meal prep video and it kind of overwhelmed me, so don't let it do that to you because she has her whole kitchen and it looks like it blew up. There's knife skills, there's all kinds of stuff in here, but the entree recipes are honestly what I use the most. And like she has got some bomb dig dinner recipes in here that are very easy and simple to do and taste great. And you're like, wow, I can't believe that I just cooked this. So very cool. Also in your nutrition tab really quick, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom and click view all, it's going to take you to a whole new area in Beachbody On Demand. And literally like they have meal plans. They have so much stuff in here that is just amazing. There's a blog that you can use. You totally need to go explore this. But I love checking out their recipes and their meal plans in here. I didn't know this was here for the first whole year that I did this. And when I found this, I was like, wow, this is amazing. You don't really have to plan anything or come up with anything if you don't want to. You can just go here and find it. Really great tools. There's a zillion recipes. You can also search for whatever. I don't know if they have a carrot cake recipe in here, but I'm going to try. They do. Like they have everything. So anyway, just explore, you guys, and check this stuff out because this is a tool for you to be able to use, okay? And also I, try to get a new meal plan up for y'all every week just to give you an example of what I'm doing and have that with recipes and stuff. So that's something that we also provide you. You don't have to 100% follow exactly what our meal plan is that we share with y'all, but at least you have some sort of a guide and you see us doing it every single week and know that it's possible for you to do it too. So keep it simple, don't overwhelm yourself, and yeah. Diana, do you have anything that you want to add to that?
No, I mean, I think that's great. And just you going through it, I'm like, I still am amazed at like all the resources that we have, you know? It really is the best thing out there. So
does anybody have any questions? That was something that we wanted to make sure that we opened up to y'all. If anybody has any questions at all, we're here to answer them. Oh, and before you do, I just want to say one other thing. Starting Sunday, okay, Sunday evening, we will be taking you guys out of that group message, and the group is what you will be using. The actual My Virtual Gym is what you'll be using for contact. Unless you like specifically need to get up with one of us and have a question, reach out. That is what we are here for. If I'm your coach, reach out to me. I am here to help you, okay? Or you can make a post in the group and ask for help, you know, whatever. But I just want to let y'all know and give you a heads up that the group message that we have going was meant for this week to get you guys started. And then next week, we're going to go ahead and take y'all out of that. So, any questions?
And there is a chat bar I was going to say, use the chat bar if you guys are like too shy to talk on the video, because I know I was on my first call.
Oh, yeah. And you can unmute yourself up at the lower left or upper right. I can't remember where it is. But if anybody has any questions, feel free to just ask away or type it in the chat bar.
I did ask a question in the chat. Sorry, this is Sarah. I was just wondering, what program should we start with if we're just beginning?
Yeah, so we're all going to start with 21 Day Fix together on the 18th. That was something else that I wanted to touch on and I forgot. I'm glad that you asked that. On the 18th, which is a Monday, we're all going to start with 21 Day Fix together, okay? This week, if you want to do a workout, what I'm recommending for my girls is that you do Clean Week.
And that's a video that we can find on the programs?
Yes, I am going to share here again and show you.
Okay.
Here you go. So, in the workouts on your Beachbody On Demand, you will just scroll all the way down to Clean Week, okay? This is a super easy start one for you to follow, and the workouts are pretty awesome, by the way. So again, check out your program materials, your workout list, pay attention to things that we're posting in the group, but follow these workouts for this week for prep week.
Okay.
And guys, if you have already done Clean Week and you're like, I really want to do something different, you are welcome to also do, I have to find it, hold on, this one. This is A Little Obsessed. The workouts are 30 minutes. You do need bands, and the sliders, you can use paper plates if you don't have them. That's what I did. But these workouts are super duper fun too. So if you've already done Clean Week, only if you've already done it, you are welcome to do these workouts. All right. And let me stop my share.
I have a question.
Okie dokie.
So I didn't realize that we were starting the 21 Day Fix like later on. So the 21 day workout. So I kind of already started that. So by the 18th, I'll be on week 3.
Yeah, you're fine, Shiki.
Okay.
Because you kind of started when we were in the midst of talking about merging our groups. So
Yeah.
we'll talk about like what your next program will be. And you were like, I wasn't worried about you. So you getting started was like, you were totally fine. This was kind of like our like trial of these groups merging together. So it's kind of all over the place. So whoever kind of like signed up in the last week is kind of who we're really saying like, you're starting 21 Day Fix on that day.
Got it.
This
And
is kind of all just like bonus for you.
And some of my girls are like halfway through 21 Day Fix and they're just going to start over. I don't know, Tiff, that's your call. But I know some of mine are like in the middle of it and they're like, I didn't realize that at all. I'm like, well, if you want to, you can just start over with us so we can all do it together and it'll be fun and whatever. That's what we're doing. So
yeah, I'm kind of leaving it up to them. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of like repeating workouts unless you like absolutely want to, but I don't know. That's something that we can kind of talk about together.
no problem.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Sarah, I think you're talking, but you're muted.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Okay, so I had a question for Nicole. You said that you eat the same thing pretty much every day. Does that mean the same shake as well? Because when I was meal planning, I wanted to try a whole bunch of different shakes because I've never had them before and I want to see which ones I like. So my first week of meal planning, I did a different shake every day, which made meal planning really complicated. So I was wondering if Nicole, do you do it that way or do you just do the same shake every day to make planning easier? How do you do that?
I mean, honestly, this shake is like, has been something that didn't really require a lot of prep for me. It was complicated at first trying to figure out the recipes and stuff, but now I don't really like make myself have the same one every day because that's like a no prep kind of meal. And if I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I really want strawberry cheesecake, I'm going to be like, okay, I know I need to grab strawberries out of the freezer and cheesecake pudding mix and throw that together and stick it in my lunchbox, you know? So I just kind of roll with what I'm feeling as far as that goes. But maybe, Sarah, maybe try doing like the same one for 2 days in a row and then try another one for 2 days in a row and actually write that down and plan it for yourself while you're like learning and see how that goes.
Yeah, that seems like it would be easier because planning took me hours to do. I mean, I just sat there and I looked through everything and it took me quite a bit of time to figure out. So I'm sure it'll get easier with time.
It does, yeah. A picture popped up on my news feed from like 2 years ago when I was like in my second week of this, and it was a picture of me with all my food prep behind me, and I was so proud. And it literally, like, I think I was working from like 8 o'clock in the morning until like 5 o'clock at night on it, like. And I looked at that picture, I'm like, wow, I've come a long way. Like, I get it all done in about 45 minutes now.
I just want to chime in really quick. I don't know if this will help you, Sarah, but like you said, Nicole, maybe doing like 2 for the same day or whatever, but even like a whole week, like, because you need to get your taste buds adjusted to the flavor. So maybe even a whole week, but that wasn't what I really wanted to say. When I first started, we really tried to focus on like separating the whole thing because meal planning, grocery list, meal prepping, like that's a huge thing to do in one day. So like starting on Wednesday, if you go through that food list and you like circle or write down foods that you're like, I want like tacos next week. So go through and circle like things that you might want on your tacos from each food list. And then Thursday, make your grocery list. And then Friday, do groceries. Sunday, meal prep or whatever.
Yeah, that
so
does make it easier.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. I don't know what your schedule is, but that's kind of like what I've done. And that way you're breaking it up over days. So you're not like all in one day, like, oh my God, I have to like grocery list, grocery shop, meal plan, meal prep. You know what I mean? Because I get overwhelmed very easy. And just by the look in your eye, Sarah, I think you might too.
Yep, definitely.
So maybe like splitting it up like that will help a little bit. So
Okay, that does make it easier. That's what I had to do this week.
Yeah.
It was just impossible to fit it all in.
Yeah.
But I'm
so
really trying to
split
get it
up.
there. So, okay.
That's what I do too. And I order my groceries because I hate Walmart and I hate going in there. I sound like a snob, but I want to shop at Walmart because it saves me money. But walking in the door, the second that I walk through the threshold, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. Like, I hate this. So I order mine. So I have to do it in advance. And Tiff, until you said that, I didn't even realize that that's what I do, but that is what I do. So yeah, that's a really good tip.
That sounds like great. I hate grocery shopping. So ordering it sounds amazing.
Yeah, Walmart grocery pickup, like you order your groceries in the app and then they literally thank you while they're putting it in the trunk of your car. It's awesome.
That's amazing.
Anybody else have any other questions? If not, we'll go ahead and hop off. I have this recorded and I'll share it in the group so that anybody that missed it can watch it and check it out. We good?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys. Can't wait for next week. I will be seeing y'all on Sunday for sure, hopefully with some pictures of the things that we are all having for food this week. So, all right.
Bye,
Bye,
ladies.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.